Welcome to our journey through the Red Planet. Today we're diving into 20 fascinating facts about Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun. For decades, Mars has captured our imaginations, appearing in science fiction stories as a world of alien life and daring adventures. But how much do we really know about this celestial neighbor? Get ready to explore its dusty plains, towering volcanoes, and the lingering question of whether life ever existed on this enigmatic world. You know, it's no coincidence that Mars is named after the Roman god of war. The ancient Romans, like other civilizations, looked up and saw a distinctly red object in the sky. This reddish hue, a consequence of iron oxide, yes, rust on the Martian surface, reminded them of bloodshed and conflict, hence the name. It's fascinating how our understanding of celestial objects is often intertwined with mythology and the human experience. We've all heard Mars called the Red Planet, but why is that? Well, picture this. Iron abundant on Mars reacts with oxygen, creating iron oxide, which we know as rust. Over billions of years, this rust has accumulated on the Martian surface, giving the planet its distinctive red color. It's like a giant rusty world right in our cosmic backyard. Now, imagine trying to breathe on Mars. Spoiler alert, you can't. The Martian atmosphere is about 100 times thinner than Earth's, and to make matters worse, it's primarily composed of carbon dioxide, about 95% of it. This thin carbon dioxide-rich atmosphere has major implications for the possibility of life as we know it. Chapter 4, Temperature Extremes. If you're thinking of planning a Martian vacation, pack for all types of weather. Temperatures on Mars are, shall we say, extreme. At the poles during winter, it can plunge to a frigid minus 125 degrees Celsius or minus 195 degrees Fahrenheit. But near the equator in summer, it can reach a balmy 20 degrees Celsius or 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Talk about a Martian heat wave. Chapter 5, Dust Storms. Forget your average dust devil. Mars takes dust storms to a whole new level. We're talking planet-sized dust storms that can engulf the entire Martian surface. These storms are driven by the sun's heat, which creates winds that whip up the fine Martian dust. It's a truly awe-inspiring and somewhat terrifying spectacle. Chapter 6, Martian Day. Ever wonder what a day on Mars would be like? Well, a Martian day, or sol, is just a bit longer than an Earth day, clocking in at 24 hours and 37 minutes, so you could almost stick to your earthly schedule with just a few extra minutes to enjoy the sunset over the Martian horizon. Chapter 7, Two Moons. Mars likes to keep things interesting with not one but two moons, Phobos and Deimos. Unlike our own moon, these Martian moons are small and irregularly shaped, resembling more like captured asteroids. Imagine the stories those moons could tell, orbiting Mars for billions of years. Chapter 8, Olympus Mons, prepare to be dwarfed. Mars is home to the tallest volcano and mountain in our entire solar system, Olympus Mons. This behemoth towers about 22 kilometers or 13.6 miles high. That's 3 times taller than Mount Everest. It's a testament to the powerful geological forces that once shaped Mars. Chapter 9, Valles Marineris. If you thought the Grand Canyon was impressive, wait until you see Valles Marineris. This colossal canyon system on Mars stretches over 4,000 kilometers or 2,500 miles long. That's roughly the distance from New York City to Los Angeles. It's a scar on the Martian surface that hints at a dynamic and evolving planet. Here's the big question. Did life ever exist on Mars? Scientists believe that billions of years ago, Mars may have been a much warmer and wetter planet with liquid water flowing on its surface. And where there's water, there's the potential for life, at least as we know it. The search for signs of past or present life on Mars is one of the most compelling reasons to explore this intriguing world. Just like Earth, Mars has polar ice caps, but they're a bit different. These ice caps are made of both water ice and frozen carbon dioxide, also known as dry ice. Imagine the possibilities if we could tap into these water ice reserves. It could be a game changer for future human missions to Mars. Feeling heavy? On Mars, you'd feel much lighter. The gravity on Mars is about 38% of Earth's gravity. That means if you weigh 100 pounds on Earth, you'd weigh a mere 38 pounds on Mars. Mars, like Earth, experiences seasons due to the tilt of its axis. However, the Martian seasons are about twice as long as Earth's because Mars takes longer to orbit the Sun. Imagine a summer on Mars that lasts for almost 6 months. Of course, you'd have to contend with those extreme temperatures we talked about earlier. Billions of years ago, Mars may have been a very different place. Evidence suggests that liquid water once flowed on Mars, carving out rivers, forming lakes, and possibly even an ocean. But over time, Mars lost most of its atmosphere, causing the liquid water to evaporate into space, or freeze beneath the surface. It's a sobering reminder of the fragility of planetary atmospheres and the preciousness of liquid water. We're not just observing Mars from afar, we're sending robotic explorers to get up close and personal. Rovers like Perseverance, Curiosity, and Opportunity have been our eyes and ears on Mars, collecting valuable data, snapping stunning photos, and even searching for signs of past life. These robotic pioneers are paving the way for future human exploration. Unlike Earth, which has a protective magnetic field, Mars lost its global magnetic field billions of years ago. This left the Martian atmosphere vulnerable to the relentless solar wind, a stream of charged particles from the Sun. Over time, the solar wind stripped away much of Mars's atmosphere, transforming it into the thin, cold, and dry environment we see today. So how far is Mars anyway? On average, Mars is about 225 million kilometers, or 140 million miles away from Earth. That's a long way to travel. The distance between Earth and Mars varies depending on where they are in their orbits, but even at their closest, it's still a significant journey. Could we one day transform Mars into a second home for humanity? Some scientists believe that terraforming Mars, making it more Earth-like, might be possible in the distant future. This could involve releasing greenhouse gases into the atmosphere to warm the planet and thicken the atmosphere, potentially allowing liquid water to exist on the surface once again. It's a bold and ambitious idea that could reshape our future in space. We don't always have to travel to Mars to learn about it. Sometimes Mars comes to us. Meteorites from Mars have landed on Earth, providing valuable clues about the red planet's geology and history. These Martian meteorites are like time capsules from another world, offering insights into the ancient environment of Mars. Mars has beckoned to humanity for centuries, and now we're on the cusp of making human exploration of Mars a reality. Missions like NASA's Artemis program, which aims to establish a sustainable presence on the Moon, are seen as a stepping stone to Mars. Private companies like SpaceX are also developing ambitious plans for human missions to Mars. The dream of humans walking on Mars is within reach, and it's a testament to our insatiable curiosity and our desire to push the boundaries of exploration. Thanks for joining us on this Martian adventure. We've explored the red planet's rusty surface, its towering volcanoes, its potential for past life, and the exciting future of human exploration. Mars continues to captivate our imaginations, and as we learn more about this enigmatic world, we gain a deeper appreciation for the wonders of our solar system and our place within it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing space facts. See you next time!